Hello everyone and welcome to another day of All Creator Alive, and I am back playing more Genshin Impact. And of course, with the new update comes a whole bunch of new things, including new drops available for those who are watching over on Twitch. To anyone who is wondering why there's a tiny link running around at the bottom of the screen, it's because I have stream avatars enabled now on my stream. To any subscribers who stop by my chat, you are free to choose an avatar that you will have running around at the bottom of the screen. And I can change that for you at any time. Hey, Time Lords, yo! Speaking of which, Time Lords, I believe you have yet to choose an avatar. Bryce and Jonathan Mathers showed up yesterday, well, last time I streamed, on Thursday, and they both got to choose their avatar. And the Stream Avatars application I have automatically chooses one for you, but if you want to, I can search and try to find something for you, Time Lords. So we could take a moment and do that right now before I get started with the game. See what it gave you, by the way. I want to see.
Time Lords said, I don't really mind the default one. Time Lords said, I don't really mind the default one.
Okay, I just looked it up, and the default one that it's given you is Min Min from Super Smash Bros. You know, the one character from the game ARMS on Nintendo Switch, the one with the springy arms, the noodle girl, Min Min. But yeah, like I said, I can change it to whatever you want to, Time Lords. I have the power to do that. No problem. And I think it has like a little character going with it. Let me see. Oh yeah, it has a little Smash trophy of Typhlosion that's walking alongside of it, so. You got Min Min with a Typhlosion trophy. And if you're okay with that, I'll keep it as is, but I can definitely change it. And if I don't currently have something that you could want, I can look up something and download it. It's no problem. It won't take that long at all. Like, for instance, Jonathan, when he popped into the stream, I think he got a horror movie villain called World Ender, and he didn't mind it, but he told me if he wanted someone, it'd be Batman. Oh, okay. But he told me he didn't mind, but he said if he could have anyone, it'd be Batman, and I looked them up for him, and I swapped his to Batman. And it stays like that forever, you know? And it keeps track of all that stuff, too, which is cool, because I got Bryce taken care of, I got Jonathan taken care of, and if you're okay with this, then I've got you taken care of, too. And, you know, if you think of anything, let me know in Discord, and I can change it even when the stream's not going. So, This applies to everybody else too. If you're watching in the archives and you're a subscriber, you 100% are free to choose whoever you want as your avatar that roams at the bottom of the screen whenever you show up to the chat. Because that's the only time that they pop up in the stream is when you're in chat. I don't have it set to have everybody in my subscriber list roaming around at the bottom there, because that'd be way too many. That'd be way too many people running around at the bottom down there. I have like over 100 subscribers on YouTube, so there'd be like over 100 little avatars running around. And while that would look cool, it's just not. I feel like it wouldn't be fair to the people that do show up, you know? Like, they get lost in the shuffle, and it's like, that's not fair to them, you know? Yo, Bryce, welcome.
Bryce Campbell.
Once again, Bryce, if you want your avatar changed, I can change it for you.
Hey Jason, how has stream been?
Well, not much has changed since the last time you showed up.
Lords said, when you said you were going to implement it, I did have some idea of the scrolling icon.
Of the scrolling icon? Oh, you couldn't really picture what it is I was trying to describe? Yeah, it's a little hard to describe, the way that they move back and forth. You can, as you thought in Discord, Time Lords, you can make it to where they have little word bubbles that pop up, but that didn't seem good to me. Yeah, cool. I'm glad, Bryce. But yeah, like I said to Time Lords just now, your information stays in the application's systems. So if I change it and you don't want it to be that, even if I'm not streaming, I can change it when I'm not streaming too. So if you want to, you can let me know in Discord also, and I can change it anytime, whether or not I'm streaming. But yeah, Time Lords, you can change it to where the little avatars will have word bubbles pop up over their head, and I don't want that. As you said in Discord, it would get cluttered. Yeah. I can understand why you've seen it in Twitch streams, because that's where it mostly became popular. In fact, when I was setting everything up, I thought maybe it only worked with Twitch, but it's complicated. But the way that it works with both Twitch and YouTube is you can have it set to one or the other, but it still keeps track of YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I think the only reason why it has it set to one or the other is it makes your own avatar pop up regarding which one you choose. Like the little link that I have chosen there is for Twitch, and that's what I have it set up with by default. But if I was to swap it to YouTube, it would be Goku, because that's what I had it set to with my YouTube account. So, you know. Oh, and as you can see, Bryce, I fixed the problem I was having with the name tags before everyone had a name tag with Java and stuff, and I only wanted that to be demonstrated with my avatar. But in the future, for you guys, Time Lords and Bryce, you're both going to get your own separate name tags as well, because you're both moderators on my stream. So I'm going to set something up to where you have a little picture of Banna behind your name. That way people will know that you guys are mods, whether or not they're in YouTube or Twitch, they'll know you're a mod. But yeah, this is great. I'm glad you guys get little representations of yourself now when you're in chat. So makes it easier for me to know when you guys are there or not. Because sometimes when I'm playing and you guys have left the chat. I'm still trying to talk to you, and I'm like, I feel like I'm talking to myself, and I'm like, that's probably not a good idea. But yeah, this way I know whether or not you guys have dipped out or not. That's good, because that way it avoids me saying things that you guys end up missing. And then I have to repeat myself when you guys come back. But yeah, to anyone watching in the archives, I'm sure you're eager to see me get started. I'm sorry it's taken so long. Because this is a new thing, I feel like I have to explain it every time I start up the stream. That way people don't get confused when they come in. But yeah, there's a new update to Genshin Impact, new characters, new story, all kinds of new stuff. Maybe even a new location. I don't know. I didn't even watch the trailer because they don't really have an English trailer anymore. I haven't even been watching the trailer, so this is all going to be new to me. I just know that there's a new character, Skirk, and there's a new story involving Dainsleif. That's all I know. So.
Talking to oneself is common in streaming to begin with.
Yeah, that's true. You're right, Bryce.
Time Lords. I guess every streamer feels like that when they don't have an audience.
Exactly. You're both right. I mean, it's very common. I mean, that just keeps engagement going in terms of people watching in the archives. Plus, it's a little therapeutic. Because, as I've said before, it's kind of like having a vlog where you're making like a diary or a journal of stuff that's going on. That's how it feels, to me at least, when I do it. But as I said, it mostly gets kind of annoying because I don't like to repeat myself. Oh, that's good news. I haven't heard anything about that. Thank you for telling me that, Time Lords. That's really good news. Zach's coming back and the other English voice actors are coming back. That's cool. I'm happy to see that they're starting to work things out. But as I can understand from their perspective, it was like being pigeonholed into something that they had no other option but to do. Because they're voice actors for many different things, and just having this one series that they're mostly popular in pigeonhole them like that just felt it felt uncomfortable for the entire fan base, that's for sure. I know I felt a little uncomfortable with everything that was going on because it was hard for me to really explain to those watching in the archives what was going on. Especially with my sister, because she was wondering what was going on with the voices, and I didn't know what to tell her. But yeah, thank you for telling me that, Time Lords. Also, if either of you guys want to, there are drops going on right now over on Twitch, so if you watch me over on Twitch, you'll get free stuff. Just wanted to let you know. Alright, let's jump in and get this new story going. I can't wait to see what's happening.
Time Lords. Zach also works on Demon Slayer and anime related stuff. So
yeah, friend of, well, not really a friend, just an acquaintance at work watches Demon Slayer. And I'm wondering if they know about Zach as well. Hey, Prism Zeo, they sent me a little... Did they send that just now? Maybe, I don't know. That's awesome. I'm glad to see they're back into playing Genshin Impact. I'm getting to try out all the new stickers and stuff. Hey, where's the... Oh, okay. Wait, no. These aren't new. Unless they are. I don't know. I can't remember where the new ones were.
Should broaden their horizons in the world below.
I feel like there's more. Where'd the rest of them go? Wow. There you go.
exploration and trials. Adventuring is
Ad Astra Abyss.
Alright, let's do this before we get started. Oh man, all those red dots. There she is! There's the new character, Skirk. She has a fun name to say. Oh good, and they stopped the thing where every time you have a new banner, they pull up that story over and over again.
Time Lords.
Good, I don't have to see that every time now.
It took me my 72 pull for Skirk and I'm glad I got her.
Oh, cool. I may try for her. I don't know. Then again, I do like Shinhu. I don't think I have Shinhu. I don't know. I can't remember if I have her or not. Battle of Imagined Arrays. Oh, cool. We get to see our mushroom friends again. Awesome. And the big-headed one. What was it? I forget what Paimon called him. Big Head? No, Bongo Head. That's it. We get to see Bongo Head again. What is this? Oh, there's more Traveler's Tales? Oh God, we get to go around and talk with people again. Great. I was wondering if they were going to do more of that. It looks like Fontanian people are a part of this now, so that's cool. Crystalina chapter. Is this the new Archon story that Dainsleif's gonna be a part of? Maybe. Test run. No, this is it. A space and time for you. All right. This is what we're going to be doing today. And that thing with Skirk, is that story? Maybe? It is. Okay, so we could do this next time.
Said. The Traveler Tales returned as well. For some reason I found all of them and also mentioned it to Wisteria.
Really? You mentioned it to Wisteria. Oh, okay, that's good. It's nice to keep them informed. It looked like we only have 35 days to get that done, so I mean that's something I can do next time. I had a lot of fun doing the other one. It took a long time, but I got it all done. But yeah, we're going to be taking care of Chapter 5, Act 4, after. Uh-oh. I think I have to use the bathroom. Darn it. I don't know. It's been like that all day with me.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
I don't know what's been going on with my bladder, but it's been like that all day. I feel like I have to go to the bathroom, but I don't really. Alright, yeah, sure, I'll do that. My BP points.
Time Lords.
I didn't even try. I was just standing there.
Last time I found Kokmai as the last NPC and it took forever to find her.
Oh. Okay. It did it? Oh, right. Wasn't she like in her... I think she was in her little hidey hole that she has. Where she goes to get away from work. That's right, and she was asleep, wasn't she? I can't remember, that was months ago. Oh yeah, look at all this free stuff. It's someone's birthday. Whose? Sino. It's Sino's birthday. Neat. Got that going on. And that's going on as well. Alright, cool. Dual souls. And I'm gonna have her sit down. Alright, everybody, I'll leave you all with some music. I'm sorry to be using, like, going out on a break so early, but don't worry, when I come back, we will definitely get started on that story. I do want to know what happens, so. I don't mean for this, but yeah, I gotta hit the head, basically. Oh, he does. He's a great officer. The Samaru. Ah, crap. Now I don't know if I have to go or not. I don't know what's been going on. It's nah. I think I'll start everything up. I think I'm okay. I think I'll be good.
Amarali said, I'm still
Hey! I'm pretty sure I can pronounce your name right now. I'm pretty sure it's... I listened to a pronunciation of it over and over again. And I'm pretty sure your name is Amir Ali, right? Amir Ali. I hope I'm getting that right now. I'm glad to see you again, my friend. Also, I have a stream avatar now, so you'll have your own little character showing up at the bottom there. Let me see who you got.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
said, you're saying it's weird, but we'll let it slip.
Interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
Okay. So I just so you know, Amir, I hope you don't mind if I call you Amir. It's a lot easier for me to say that, but your avatar for at the bottom of the screen there is Brooke from One Piece, if you're okay with that. If not, I can change it to somebody else.
Amarali said, yay, an avatar I can't see because of my garbage internet.
Aw. I know, that's why I decided to let you know who it is, because I know you can't see. But if you want me to change it to something else, you can. It's a character called Brooke from the anime One Piece. But I can change it to something else. If you want. That way anyone who can see the stream knows what it is. If you're wondering who Brooke is, he is a skeleton.
Said, say it how it's easy.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar
Okay,
with the area.
I'm comfortable saying Amir. So if you're okay with that, then I'm okay with that. Alright, let's start up. Oh, it's there.
Said,
Okay.
I don't even know the lad, but I'm glad he's my avatar.
Okay. You like him. I like him. He's one of my favorite characters in One Piece. Alright. It's enough fiddling around with that application. Let's get this story started. Alright, it's gonna keep doing that until I unlock the... Okay. Going to the Collective of Plenty. To those who don't want spoilers, this is your last warning. I'm about to get started. Head on out if you wish.
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh hey, Kochi-san! What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding
Roy
class
Simmons.
right now.
Said.
Yo, Roy, it's good to see you. Also, you have an avatar now. We all have avatars at the bottom of the screen. I'll let you know which one yours is. If you want to pick your own avatar, just let me know and I'll change it to whoever you want it to be. If you want to know, I do have Dragon Ball Z characters.
Well, that's gonna be my tune in for the stream. I just wanted to let you know I've yet to get nuked. My theory about what they will do was correct. They did cut the internet and applied heavier site filtering. The fact I could bypass them all is by the power of hopping every server of 7 different VPNs. Roy Simmons said. Nice. Bryce Campbell said. Hey Roy, how else are you doing?
Alrighty, Amir, I'm glad you stopped by. I hope everything works out for you and stay safe, buddy.
Hey Burrs. Amarali said.
Alrighty, Amir.
"I will be seeing
Have a
you
nice
whenever
night.
my VPN
Sleep easy."
assists me. Goodbye. Time Lords said. I forgot to mention this, but Paimon BA has either been fired or replaced. That's why she sounds calmer.
Oh.
Roy Simmons
Okay, Time Lords. Thanks.
said. I've been good HBY.
But yeah, Roy, if you want to, I can change your avatar. Let me see what it gave you. It gave you an Animal Crossing
Roy
character.
Simmons said. I'm
Are you
alright
sure you're okay with it? It's June from Animal Crossing. I do have Dragon Ball Z characters, and I know you're a fan of DBZ, so I will change it to someone from DBZ if you want. Also, thanks for letting me know about that, Time Lords. I was about to say that Paimon does sound different. So I'm guessing the voice actress. I was hearing a lot about the voice actress getting in a lot of hot water because of everything she was saying over the strike and stuff.
Roy Simmons said.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Roy. I mean, it's no skin off my nose, but you know, you can always contact me on Discord and let me know if you want it changed, because it doesn't have to be during the stream. I can change it whenever. I can... It works kind of like how a game works, you know? You can run it by itself. You don't even have to be streaming. And to anyone that pops into the chat, it keeps track of whoever it is that shows up in the chat. And they get put onto a list that stays in there in the save data of the application.
Bryce Campbell said, I'm doing good. I'm expecting notice of shipment on a computer in the near future. My guess, based on what is publicly available of the company, is anywhere.
Ooh, new computer. Sounds exciting, Bryce.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach
Time
from
Lords.
hell? I'd never force a student
Said.
into something they didn't want to do.
Yes, you're
That
correct
being
about the
said,
controversies.
a
It
little
wasn't too
aerobic
much about the
exercise
strike,
would
but was
probably do
trying
you
to make
some good.
Genshin a union
You
game.
could take over my patrol for a while? That would count. Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition!
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing! Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Alright, I'm actually kind of happy I was able to get Amir in here. So we could finally decide on what it is I could call him, you know, how to pronounce or what kind of name he would be okay with. Because it didn't feel right saying his name in such an odd way. But I do like that I can get his name right now. At least in some way. You know, I know he thinks I'm saying it weird, but I mean, I don't know how else I could say it. Amir Ali. But, I mean, it could also be the way he pronounces it in his country, so. Like the name, like my name, Jason, is pronounced differently in several different cultures. Wait, where am I going? Up there? Somewhere. I guess I'll just climb. It seems like an odd thing to have me do, but... We're going on patrol. Climbing up the side of a mountain. Eh. Doesn't look like there's any road leading to this area, so this seems to be the only way I know of to get here. This is a very odd spot to patrol. Oh!
What's this? always a cave here? We should go take a look, right? Seems like a thing to do on a patrol.
Okay. Random hole.
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away. Oh, guess our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now. You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
How the fuck would how would Traveler know that? The key to a hibernation chamber on a spaceship. What? Traveler, are you okay? You know what that is?
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat?
Wait, what? Why? Wait, what? What? Wait, what is going on?
So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
Wait, what? When did we learn about any of this? Did something happen last week that I don't know about?
Time Lords said. Shockingly, I was also confused when they said that. Bryce Campbell said.
I know. They haven't mentioned a spaceship. Are they talking about before they encountered the unknown god? Because we haven't heard anything about that. We just know why they left the planet, and the unknown god was like, nope, you're not allowed to, go back. And then that's how we ended up where we're at. And that's how the game started. I didn't know we came here on a spaceship.
Nothing happened, we're all in the same boat.
Well, yeah. They're just throwing this out of nowhere. I mean, I know that we came here to Teyvat in some way, and then a big catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and we were like, oh shit, we gotta leave the planet. And then that's when we encountered the unknown god, and the unknown god sent us back.
Said. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's confusing the hell out of me. I mean, if we had just been traveling through space without a spaceship, I would have been okay with that. And I mean, because we were leaving this place at one point without a spaceship. So the fact that we needed a spaceship to get here in the first place is the confusing part.
Time Lords.
Yeah, exactly. All that stuff.
Cosmode Outlanders, your journey ends here. The irrigation of mankind, yada yada. I'm not quoting her.
Yeah. Like, what? Why'd they have to shoehorn that in? If they had just come here to this planet, if they had just come here to Teyvat without a spaceship, I would have believed that because we were in the space of the unknown gods without a spaceship. So why do we need a spaceship to be here all of a sudden? Oh well, I guess it's their story. They can do whatever they want with it, but still.
Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien! Wait, no. Descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your sister. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot?
Time
Or
Lords.
do you think we should check back in with the
Sure.
Ansan?
Ah,
I
there
wonder
you
how
are.
far Nod
Looks
Crane
like
is.
you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Ansan, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
Bryce Campbell said. What makes this weirder is this is
Yeah,
because 02
you're
is
right,
the last
Bryce.
number in the
Technically, this
story
would
trailer,
be
nothing see of
all
which is
happening
marvelous
right
and
after
long.
that, wouldn't it? I mean, canonically, though, it isn't because of all the events that have been taking place and everything with Natlin, but I guess this does make sense in terms of the way everything's been moving. If you were to start the game right now and have never played it before, I'm sure it would make a lot more sense. But because we've been going through all kinds of events and stuff, this is all kind of, you know, a bit much. Since we've been playing it for years, it seems weird. But to anyone who was to just suddenly pop the game open and play it for the first time, this probably wouldn't be that weird for them.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're
Time Lords.
preparing to go to war against
Sid.
our entire nation.
I'm also
One little
confused
sect
since we
versus
played
the
for
entire
almost a
nation of
decade.
war?
The game came
How
out
are they
in.
expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
Yeah, you're right, Time Lords. I didn't even think about that. It's been almost half a decade now. Well, yeah, it's almost been half a decade. In September, it will have been half a decade since this game came out. That's 5 years. That's a long time.
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far, so I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case. Great. Then let's head over together.
Alright, cool. There we go. That starts it. And now we got Key. We got confusing Key that has confused everybody. I can't wait to go online and see how many people have been confused by this just as much as we have, Bryce and Time Lords. But yeah, Roy, in case you don't realize, there has been all kinds of weirdness in Genshin Impact lately. And this key is just adding to that now. I'm trying to see where it is. Oh, in key items probably. Oh, I gotta turn all these in. Nope, it is not in key items. Story items? There it is. Wow, right there, right there.
Time Lords.
A ship that traversed the Sea of Stars.
TH September was Genshin's release date, which does sound like half of years ago. Roy Simmons said.
Yeah, I know I usually don't sound confused with this game, but I'm glad to know that everybody else is too. I'm glad to know that everyone else is just as confused as I am about this. On the ship that traversed the Sea of Stars, there should be only 2 keys belonging to the golden-haired traveling twins. Well, if the 2 of them got here via spaceship, why didn't they try to leave on a spaceship? Or did they try to leave on a spaceship and the unknown god destroyed the spaceship? I don't know. Where is this damn spaceship? I want to see it.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
This is going to make the ending to this game even more confusing, if I'm being honest, because I was picturing the ending in my head being way different if they did have to leave the planet, Traveler and his sister, or brother, depending on who you chose. If they did have to leave, I was expecting both of them to just fly off and go wherever. But now I'm picturing them having to walk into a spaceship, wave goodbye, and leave like E.T. And I'm like, that's... I don't know, that kind of takes some of the fantasy out of it for me. So who's to say this game isn't... canonically linked with the other game that Hoyoverse made. The one with the space train. I can't remember. Can't remember the name of the game now. Dang it. I know a couple of you guys out there are playing it. But yeah, it feels like both of them could be in the same universe now.
Said. Maybe they'll explain it during Nod Cray, since Nod Cray is supposed to
I don't know what you guys are talking about with this Nod Cray thing, but maybe. That's it. That's it. Thank you, Time Lords. Honkai Star Rail. That's the game I was thinking about. But yeah, it feels like they could be linked in some way now. And that's just got so many things popping up in my head that probably aren't true. Especially because we're about to see Skirk. Oh well. If they do link both of the games together, bleh, it is what it is. It's their universe. They could do a Marvel universe thing. They could do an Avengers thing with their games. It's totally within their right. I'm just saying it would not, I would not be the person that's going, oh my god, it's that character from that game, because I only play one of their games. So if a new character from another game is introduced, I'm not going to know who it is, and it's not going to impress me as much as it would somebody else, you know? I'm just going to go, hey, look, a new character, and not know it's from another game.
Bryce Campbell said, not praise what Genshin X will be instead.
Oh, well, see, that's the thing, Bryce and Time Lords. I have not watched the trailer, because since they stopped posting the trailers in English, it just feels as relevant as if I was to watch the trailer without the, without the English. So I'm like, I have no idea what you guys were talking about for a second there. I was like, non-cray, what's that?
Is getting a new update soon. As for what you're saying about Genshin and Honkai being in the same universe, you're right, but it's complicated lore-wise.
How are you getting along? All done with your work?
All done.
Oh, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Time Lords. I have no clue. I'm sure if I played all of the games, I'd probably be more into that idea, but it's not. If it happens, I'm not going to be shocked. I keep doing that. It's because I see the little red tick, and it's bugging the hell out of me. Alright, I'm going to... I definitely have to go use the bathroom now, so I will go, and I'll leave you all with some music, and I'll be right back. Just gonna do this. Alrighty, everybody. Oh, wait, I might have to change the... Yeah, I have to change it. So give me a second, I'll change it from No Man's Sky to Genshin Impact.
Time Lords said, Honkai Impact third, then Genshin Impact also mentioned as a Honkai game, then Star Rail. All Creator said, hello everyone, hope you're enjoying the music. If you're watching in the archives, now would be a great time to leave a like. Time Lords said, I'll BRB gonna get something eat. All Creator said, also don't forget you guys can check out the new list of stuff you can do in chat by typing command. All Creator said, okay later Time Lords. The All Creator Live Archives said, command list https server stream avatars com portal yucnyrvzujb oxni ca.
Alrighty, I'm back. Ooh. But yeah, Bryce, I'm happy to see you're curious about the commands list. A lot of the commands have to deal with the stream avatar, because you can have them do stuff. Like jump, for one. So anytime that you see that star over your... Oh wait, you already know about that, Bryce. You were here the last time I streamed. Alright, let's see if the new voice actress for Paimon has recorded dialogue for the menu screen.
Where'd that wind come from?
Nope. Nope, that's still the same voice actress. So all of the old lines for Paimon are still there. I guess they do reserve the right to those. So. I have no idea how bad it must have gotten. But I was hearing that out of all of the voice actors, the one from Paimon was the one that was making her voice the loudest, and speaking out the most. So, I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about it. Anyone watching in the archives, if you want to put in your 2 cents on that, feel free to do so in the comment section. We won't be discussing that here. Alright, let's get back to the story.
How are you getting along?
Yep, we just gotta go into the chamber and speak with Mavuika about this matter. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Malika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Ian-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for our recent victory over the Abyss?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces, for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me. Oh? In what way?
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But she's been avoiding him.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Okay.
And don't worry, you're still Natlan's hero. I'm not gonna blame you for something your sibling has done. Still, if we manage to find your sister, you wouldn't mind if I gave her a good punch to teach her a lesson, would you?
I don't know. Traveler's still divided on that. All right. Oh, I still haven't done this. Hey, there's a little thing on here, though. Oh, that's right. That's because that has to deal with what I'm doing now. Or what I was in the middle of doing last time I streamed Genshin Impact. Don't worry, everyone. I'll finish it at some point. It's going to take me a while. Sometimes I wonder if I intentionally don't want to do those side quests. I get them done eventually. You guys know that. What are they? Probably bad guys. They kind of look like those creatures from... Inazuma, but I don't know. Why are they different colors? Oh. Okay, they're not enemies. The puzzle of some kind. Oh, these are the... Oh, I know what this is. Okay. I have done this before. Nah, I don't feel like doing a puzzle like this. Especially when I haven't done one in possibly a month. One of those color coordinated puzzles.
Look, it's Eulalie.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Eulalie out of the house.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Hey! She's saying your sister has poor taste.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad, but maybe I went too far.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
They heard what you said.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
I mean, it would have been...
You didn't have to
yeah.
say that last part out loud, Eulalie. Anyway,
This would have been even less awkward if you hadn't just said that.
Get to work! Ha!
Show them. Emerge. Right now.
Wait, where'd they go? Oh, I was about to say, it didn't die already, did it?
Emerge.
Oh, I'm in a bubble. Get out.
Ha! Yeah!
Missed. Ah, crap.
You two! Time to end them! Show no mercy! Pyroclastic surge!
Ooh, nice.
Phew, much better. That's more like it. Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements. If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time. Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold!
More fighting? More fighting.
Fulfill our pact! Come on out. Right here. A sight to behold. Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Hiya! Cha! Na! Ha! Hiya! Watch out! Attack forward! Crush them!
Hey, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? They all dead? Oh, we gotta go. Eh? Will constantly absorb nearby characters' elemental energy and convert it into void wards. Destroy these wards as quickly as possible to retrieve the converted elemental energy. Oh.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it. Right here, right now. Keep lolling! Eat Papa! The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering! Now's our chance! Show them. Right here. Light of the blazing sun! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of the warriors! Attack! After them! Nothing lasts forever. Right now, emerge. Hey there!
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Nightwind.
All who resist the Abyss will pay the price!
It's Papa! Get him! Yeah!
Wrath from the sky! Full throttle!
Fulfill our pact! Sha! Sha! You two! Time to end them! Sha! Show no mercy! Sha! Sha! Yeah! Sha!
Light of the blazing sun!
Right here. Emerge. Get to work!
There we go.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs.
Hey Jason,
The
I'm
fighting
back.
gets
I just
more and
had
more
some dinner.
intense right till the bitter end.
Yo, Time Lords, welcome back. Glad you got something to eat. Something in your belly. What'd you have, by the way?
But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well,
Rise
I
combo.
don't know, but it seemed like
Sid.
they sensed something.
What did you eat,
Huh?
Time Lords?
Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
Time Lords. Said. Brown rice and a drink.
Oh, that sounds yummy, Time Lords.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
Okay. Savior, return to the area near the cave to investigate. Oop. Oh, that fills that out.
Instead of confining them...
Alright, before we go there, let's head back here real quick. Talk to Catherine and get the Primogems. Wait, where am I? Oh, Kanich! Oh, that must have something to do with the... Right.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurous
Traveler's Tales.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Speaking of Kanich, Moonlight Ghost has yet to show up. I wonder if she'll pick an avatar. Whoa. Like how this waypoint just plops you right down on the edge of a cliff like that. It's very sudden. Just take one step forward and off you go. Alright, back to the hidey hole. The hilly troll was in. Got to climb up there, don't I? Yeah.
Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. The Ansan and Lally are waiting for us. Ugh. We've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands? Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by? Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's here. Please help me.
Oh, who are you? What happened?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things. Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now. Great! Thank you, Savior!
Savior?
Oh boy.
Pyroclastic surge!
Right here. Emerge.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
Where are they? Oh, up there. Getting blasted.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be safe from any monsters. As long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
Good idea! We'll take you!
Phew, thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdre?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the Savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us, so my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw him. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's already got a ton of titles, so he won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's him.
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young woman.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really? Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be her.
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then that's it! Oh, it's her! It has to be! Oh, thank goodness! Please, can you take me to see her?
Time Lords said, I'm going to try to level Skirk S
Maybe,
artifacts.
if
I
you're
also
lucky.
regret trying to fight
just
her
depends if
weekly
we can
boss
find
without
her.
not having fully leveled Natlan character.
Alrighty, Time Lords, good luck. Yeah, you might want to work on your character's level first. That's probably a really big requirement. But yeah, regardless, good luck and sleep easy. Also, don't forget to leave a like before you go. Thank you.
Huh? But isn't she your sister?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
Time Lords said, I'm not going anywhere, I'm just gonna be AFK.
Oh,
so
okay,
if you
Time
don't
Lords.
see me respond in chat, it's that
That's good. Thank you. But yeah, what I said still stand by. I still stand by what I said. Good luck with upgrading Skirk.
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers. What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, I just, how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
Alright then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy. What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Bryce Campbell
Okay, I
said,
have to check my stream really quick because I got a little message saying that the chat had to reconnect. So I don't know if the stream's been cut in half or not. It would be a shame if it was. Right in the middle of a cutscene, that would suck. Okay, no it wasn't. Maybe over on Twitch though. So to those watching in the past broadcast videos over on Twitch, I'm sorry the stream got cut in half. That just seems to happen a lot with Twitch.
Ready, steady, go! Let the show be.
Hello.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need some time to myself.
Okay. Literally nothing in here but light, but okay. It's weird because the hilly troll was in there too. And the hilly troll didn't put up a fight or anything. I don't know, I just find it very suspicious that mysterious lady wearing clothes I've never seen shows up. In an area where they already know where we are, you know? Because they saw us there, so they know that we're there. I don't know. Just feels kind of weird that she would pick that place to run to when she was right next to a town. Ah, well. I don't want to speculate too much. I might ruin things for those watching in the archives. And if you're watching in the archives, I hope you're enjoying the story. Sorry for whenever I interrupt to speak with chat, but always keep in mind that unlike those watching in chat, you have the luxury of fast forwarding and skipping through stuff. Well, that's scary. Oh wow, I've got to travel pretty dang far. I didn't think I was that far away. Hey, we're back.
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Find anything?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
Great. Thanks, you two.
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though. You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy. Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Traveler.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Wish there was a way. I've been noticing that star keeps popping up here and there. Kind of wish there was a way to turn that off. I don't know if there is. I'll check after the stream's done.
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet? I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a Traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero, that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax!
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
What Paimon guess? An autograph, right? That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
Ugh, Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Okay. Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentaro.
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you, St. Lolly?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs. Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
Alright, we get it! Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
world then. Let's go check on her.
Okay. I got some new people wandering around here. I don't remember her being here. Sure. It's fine. All right.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Like, food doesn't have to play into this, but okay, sure. Give me free food. I like that.
Why holding hands? Why that specifically? Why not literally anything else?
I don't know what to tell. I don't know why she's angry. Is she angry because she likes the Traveler, or is she angry because it seems like a very stupid plot device that they would put into any romance novel, like something super corny? I don't know why she's angry. I'm wondering if you're playing. I know there are a lot of different cutscenes and different interactions depending on which character you choose, the boy or the girl Traveler. So I'm wondering if that's different for the girl Traveler. Well, I don't know, because it feels like they're making it seem like she likes the Traveler, you know?
I'm not normally so suspicious of strangers, but at times like this, the safety of the tribes has to come first.
I guess I'm just going to go with the idea that she doesn't like how corny that idea is. And I mean, it's true. It is kind of a common trope in a lot of stories. In fact, before they even showed it, I was like, "Oh, he's going to hold her hand, and then he could see the monsters." It was kind of predictable.
I think things are the same regardless of gender.
Okay. I was wondering that. I was like, I don't remember Granny Seat Lolly ever acting like she likes the Traveler, so this is either something I'm completely oblivious on, or she's just really that upset over the trope of holding hands with someone.
Here we are. Deardith will still be here, right? Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all. Traveler, watch out!
Hilly Trail Club.
Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
That is literally a Hilly Trail Club. I don't know if they're trying to give us clues or something.
was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh, that's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. He already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know? Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now, too. Go on, then. You can join us for dinner.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdith. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real? But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, the stories I always loved to hear about the Savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child. Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
All creator. Said. Mayokaki has followed. The All Creator Live Archives. Said.
Okay, I don't know if this has something to do. Thank you so much for following me, Okoki. Oh, that's very nice of you. I think this might have something to do with Stream Avatar. I guess it tells you whether or not somebody's followed. That's good, actually. I've been trying to figure out a way to do that so that I don't have to have my headphones hooked up to my other laptop in order to hear that. But now I don't have to worry because it'll tell me on both laptops now. That's awesome. Sweet. As long as I don't have a mass influx of people subscribing to me, that won't get annoying at all. And it'll help me thank the people properly. So yeah. The stream avatar is really paying off. It's doing a great job of you know. But yeah, thank you so much for following. And if you want me to, I can 100% change your avatar for you if you do not like the one that it randomly gives you.
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Can you see them now?
Fight time. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. Just randomly changed to Geo.
Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
Okay, here we go. Now I'm fighting.
Right here, right now. Emerge.
Do I have to protect the...
Wrath from the sky!
Yeah, no, there's no health bar on it, so I don't think I have to protect it.
Come on out. A sight to behold. Right now. Right here. Watch out!
They both gone? Oh, nope, big one showed up.
Attack! That's the way. Coming at ya.
Show them. Emerge. Right here.
Burn it down! Full throttle! Light of the blazing sun!
Emerge. Right now.
Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it was stunned. I thought I'd be moving around a lot more.
Well, with coming at ya.
Oh, changed into one of them. Weird.
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky!
Come on out. Emerge. Attack! That's the way. Watch out!
Got it.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the Traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Traveler? All right. Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right? You better not not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it? Ugh. No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the Savior.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're... running away?
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right! I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes. Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line. Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind right away. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See ya, and please take care.
Okay.
Come on, we can do it.
Try and stop me!
Out me way. Oh, wait, how far away is that? Oh, shit. Yep, way over here. Oh, I'm up here.
We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Oh, feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated. I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up. Dainsleif.
I like how they zoomed in on both of them, but only Paimon said Dainsleif. Feels like that kind of a moment where both of them would have said it, but the voice actor's still not back yet. He's pantomiming through Paimon. Oh, it's a sign. Wait. I was hoping to talk with Eonza and see what her reaction to both of us saying that would have been, but she's not here. I could just walk there.
Full throttle!
Skirt. Wait. Hold on. Oh. Is it that bridge I gotta go across? Yeah, I came from there.
Rev the engines!
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Eon-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
Please don't mind him, Mian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite alright. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Yan-san! Hey, Dane! Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend! Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example? We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are. What do you think we should do? Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right? Wow! Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane. Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. She must have lost it. Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably his sister. Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane? Wait, wasn't his sister called the Princess, though? Where did this Savior thing come from? Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in her. Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya. Except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation. Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
Wait until the next day. Should I wait or should I actually just fast forward?
Exploration and trials.
I'll protect us.
Oh. Dopey Dazzler. Okay, let's try the other option. All right.
Finally got here. Now I can.
I guess we'll just fast forward time. I can't think of anything to do. Someone's making chicken. Oh, right. These are all of the drops that you can get if you are watching my stream on Twitch. The longer you watch me on Twitch, the more prizes you get. So yeah, if you're interested in that, then
Confining themselves to the heavens.
make sure to tune in on Twitch. Oh right, I was going to fast forward time. I was like, what am I doing again? Yoop. I'll just go 2 days just to be sure. I forgot what it said. If it wanted me to wait till the next day or the day after. I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end of this story now. Because Dane's Leaf kind of just gave us a big clue on who that girl is. So.
Many insects have a compulsion to...
Wait. Between 8 and 10? Really? It has to be? Oy. It has to be between 8 and 10. Alright. Whatever, I guess. There.
Finally got here, and now I can even find the recipient.
Here we go.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine. Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all! And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there too.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon. I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsliff. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsliff.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsliff, I wish you the very best of luck.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler. Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
That look could have meant anything. Alright, cool. I guess we'll go with you. I don't know. I feel like he could have been okay by himself. I'd worry more about Yanzan. I'd rather travel with them because I feel like they'd need my help more. Oh, I'm going way over here. Oh, man. Over here? Okay. Of all places. Sure. Imagine if I hadn't done all the stuff here. We'd have to see that weird dragon cutscene. It would be totally out of place. Whoa, what the... Oh, wait, is that my total? No. Wait, that can't be how many I've picked up. That's how many I've picked up? And I haven't been turning them in? There ain't no way I've been holding on to 36 of these. I was! No, because it says 24 up there. Why did it say 36 at the bottom? That was weird. that was probably a glitch. Ain't no way I was holding on to 36 of them. And then this is 24 right up there. Oh, well, whatever, I guess. I have no clue how many I was holding on to. Oh, it's one of these. Yeah, I guess they would have to put this here because of, like I said, the dragon cutscene. Have to make sure you haven't done that by accident.
Bryce Campbell
Is this the place?
said,
The Abyss Order's hideout in
because
that
you
land?
were close to leveling the statue, that's why it says.
Oh, really? Well, okay. Thanks, Bryce.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your sister again, even better. Let's go.
Alright. And now Dainsleif. What? I already know how to do that. In this battle, Dainsleif will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summon him to clear out the obstacles that bar your path. Oh, we get to play as him. Cool. Okay.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden
Summon
their
him like
horizons and
that.
travel
I thought we got to play as him. No, it's just like he's a summoning character. I'm good.
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Oh, I was hoping he'd fall off. Get off that cliff. Whoa, not me.
Time to buckle down.
Show them. Right here. Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin. Oh, hi.
Light it up!
Fuck.
Come on out.
Wait, where'd it go? Did it die? I don't know. They're attacking the pyre.
Right now. Emerge. I'm always watching.
Bryce Campbell said, this
Coming
part
at
was
ya!
made
Coming
because
at
it
ya!
maintained itself well in this environment.
Well, with rocks.
Light of the blazing sun!
Yeah, I really hate it when they have us fight on tiny islands and stuff like that.
Pyroclastic surge!
I'll protect us. This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Yansan. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
Yeah, I even got little blockades and shit.
Light it up!
No more mistakes.
Show them, right here. Is that all?
Let's ride. Full throttle.
Let's dance.
The power of revelation. The truth shall set you free.
Hey?
Hear ye the word
No,
of
no.
joy.
Keep going.
Upon you,
No.
peace and hope.
Watch out! Emerge, right here.
Let's ride. Rev the engines. Pyroclastic surge.
Shall endure.
Let the show begin.
Oh, here we go. Health. I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to go into this with low health.
Burn it down.
Come on out, right now, right here. Hey there! Hiya! Fire! Well, with rocks. Hiya! Ah!
Rise camp.
Cha!
Don't forget.
Yeah, I got that. Having a summons is pretty cool though.
Attack! Emerge. Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Takes the relentless specter that haunts us. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it, vain.
Oh, we got two of them. I didn't even see that.
Watch out! Hey there! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Hey there! Come on out, right here. A sight to behold. Right now.
Let's ride. Full throttle. Wrath from the sky.
Show them. Emerge.
Shall rise once again.
La, 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 la. Let the show be.
Alright. That was pretty fun.
Hip.
Ooh. New bad guy.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
So, where's the Traveler's sister then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak? Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled. Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction. And then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? She used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover? Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Alright. Boss fight.
Right now, right here, emerge.
Let's dance.
A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
Go for
Let's ride! Try and stop me! Pyroclastic surge!
The Abyss Order's mission has been fulfilled!
Right now, right here. I'm always watching.
Let the show begin.
Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun!
Come on out. Right now, right here.
Watch out!
To the name of the Abyss!
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
"500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade. Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other. Finally had enough. You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone. All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little. Hmm? What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on. Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But she was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in her heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods. Is that so? Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin, or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Conria we once called home. You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age? Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not. I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Conria from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored. Indeed, we, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking! What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken. Precisely, for you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait. Perhaps, but that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete!
Okay. That looks like it might be far away. No, probably not. Okay. Alright. I'm pretty sure all of you have already guessed what's going on with, what's her face, but now we're about to see it.
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
We're not from the same world, are we? Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met?
And guess what he's gonna give her?
That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her. Huh? What is it?
Catlogon Pro said, "Hi.
Hello there. Hello there, Catlogon Pro. Welcome. Hope you don't mind. I'm kind of watching the story unfold here. If you don't want any spoilers, if you're a Genshin Impact fan, I suggest you leave now, because these are some really big spoilers right now.
Catlogon Pro said, I did this way before, so I don't know.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about missing anything.
Catlogon Pro said,
Oh,
"Why did I just
that's
on
the stream avatar. That's your stream avatar. If you would like for me to change it, I will do so. I don't know what you are, but I can check really quick. Also, what was I going to say? Thank you very much for subscribing. Oh wow, I just checked which avatar it picked for you, and you're Sephiroth from Super Smash Bros. As well as a number of other things. But if you don't want to be Sephiroth, I can definitely change that to something else. Just let me know. You know what? Just tell me who you want to be and I'll look for them. As long as it's a character from a video game, I'm pretty sure there should be a sprite available for it. But as far as packs I already have, I have Dragon Ball Z, Animal Crossing, Super Smash Brothers, One Piece, The Legend of Zelda. So those are all the packs I have downloaded right now. So if you want to, you could pick anything from those. I also have horror movie villains, if you're into that. Had to refresh the stream there. Kinda went off for a sec.
Catlogon Pro said, I want to be
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can definitely see if I can find that. Just give me a moment. There we go. Had Pikachu already downloaded from Super Smash Brothers. But yes, it's very nice to meet you.
Catalog on Pro.
Catalog on Pro. Awesome.
Yeah.
It's very nice to meet you, and I'm glad to see that you've been watching my streams. I hope you enjoy my Genshin Impact playthroughs. If you're a big fan of Genshin Impact, I do them. I play Genshin Impact every Monday. So, it's getting pretty close to the end of this stream, but I'm glad you could make it. Alright, I'm gonna continue watching the story, sorry.
Catalog on Pro. Said. After you're done with the story.
Oh no, once I'm done with the story, I'm going to be ending the stream. It's getting pretty late for me. I'm sorry, Cat Logan. I mean, when I do my chill streams, I usually have people over, so I don't know when I'm going to do my next chill stream, but I will definitely post it over on YouTube. I will, in the post tab, I always mention whether or not my stream is going to be a chill stream or not, so. Sorry.
Catalog on Pro. Said.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was mostly looking forward to getting this part of the story done, because I haven't been able to play for a while, and I know that this update launched, like, last week, so I've been waiting that long.
Time Lords. Said. Hey Jason, I'm back. I just went to get a few things done on Genshin, also got an echo on Raiden. It's something in the dresser on Char screen.
Oh, okay, cool. Also, Time Lord, say hello to Cat Logon Pro. They're a new subscriber, and they're the one represented by the Pikachu on screen.
hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you! The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Malwika had an argument with the captain.
Said. You saw the stars in the cutscene. That was the Heavenly Principles eavesdropping on their conversation, and Istaroth also stopped time.
Oh no, I believe you 100% on that, Time Lords, that the Heavenly Principles were eavesdropping. That was 100% the same animation portal that the unknown god used when they teleported in at the very beginning of the game.
Malwika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Varessa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Alright, time to find a place to be alone. Oh, right. So yeah, as expected, when we saw that hilly trail run out, that was That was Deirdre. So, of course, we're going to go back to see if she's still there or to reminisce about when she was.
Time Lords said. You also must be heard what Paimon said. That joke was actually towards Paimon's old VA.
Aw. Good night, Deirdre. There's the club. Oh, you know what? While we're here. Oh, right. And there we go. Alright, that does it for the story. Let's go on and head back, wrap everything up. Pretty sad, but when we saw the hilly troll run out, I had a sneaking suspicion that there was something going on with it. You don't see a common hilly troll in a Dainsleif story without there being something going on there. Not since Sumeru. And I would talk with Kinich, but I'll save that for some other time. Alright, so I guess before I do this, I should also check. Do I have any? Nope, I've collected all of them. Alright, good. Thought I had maybe some ingredients sitting around there. Oh, I was about to say, why can't I sit? I was like, did they take away my ability to sit? Alright.
Time Lords said. As for Skirk, she usually uses teams with Cryo or Hydro. I'm unsure if she can be used in Melt teams.
Oh, okay. I don't know. See, that's the thing, too. I already have such a good team put together that I don't know if I should roll for her character. Or if it would be more wise to just hold on to my Primogems and wait until we get to the next location. Because I definitely want to keep Mobuika in my party, so... Oh, so there you go, Catalogin. Got you on my friends list. So the next time I have a chill stream and you want to stop by, feel free to. Now, speaking of which, what was I going to do? Darn it. Crud. I don't think it had anything to do with... Oh, right, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to check and see how much time I have to do a lot of the other things. Alright, so Skirk's only going to be available for the next 2 weeks. This is available for a whole month, so we got a while to get this done. This only has 13 days left. And it looks like this is just a mini game. So
The
I
next
guess we could take care of that.
somewhere in Sninsna.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be in Snezhnaya, obviously. Alright, so it looks like we have only 2 weeks to do her story. And for me, I only have until next week to do this. $14 days. Well, I mean, this is just to get those prizes. 14 days, huh? So yeah, I could do that one later. So the next time I play, I guess I'll do this and this. You know, take care of this first and then do as much of this as I can. And we'll do Skirk's story some other time. The week after that. But yeah, I'm happy I was able to see this. I mean, I really don't know what bad things could happen. I know it was expressed in the story, but it doesn't feel like that's a bad thing for his sister to be able to bring back Conria in some separate world. I don't know how she plans to do that. See? I'm still kind of not sure whether or not I want that, because what world is she going to replace? You know? I realize there's the entire abyss, but I don't know how empty the abyss is, you know? This is the thing that's troubling me. Are they planning to replace Tevat? Is that why she wants to talk with the heavenly principles? We don't know. We have no clue.
Time Lords.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with
I
the area.
suggest you try her out before pulling for Skirk. If you
Right.
don't like her playstyle, then you don't have to. I'm going to.
I can always do that. I know what you mean, Time Lords. Alright, well, I guess that's really all that I want to do for now. So, back to the title screen. Alright. So I have a couple people I want to thank. I want to thank Miyokiki for following me over on Twitch. Thank you so much. It was very kind of you. And thank you to Amir for being here. I'm happy you're okay, and I hope I'm not offending you by calling you by that name specifically. If you want to, I'll call you Amir Allah, but I don't really know if that's the right way to say it. I mean, I'm pretty sure from the pronunciations I've been hearing, that's how it's pronounced, but it feels more okay to just call you Amir. But either way, I'm happy you're okay, and thank you so much for watching. Over on YouTube, I want to thank Catalog N for subscribing. I don't know when you subscribed, but whenever you did, thank you so much. It was very kind of you. And I'm happy you liked your little avatar. This goes to anyone out there watching in the archives. Feel free to stop by in the chat and allow me to choose your avatar for you. I would be happy to. If you're subscribed to the channel, it's 100% something I'm happy to do at any time. So let's see, who else do we have here? Time Lords, obviously. Thank you so much for being here. Bryce, thank you for stopping by. It was good to see you again. Roy, thank you also for stopping by. I'm happy you're happy with your avatar. And that's it. That's everybody who stopped by today. Thank you all so much. Alright. Keep in mind, anyone who wants their avatar changed, I can do it at any time, whether I'm streaming or not. It's totally doable. And to those watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're wondering what it is I'm going to be playing, or what it is I'm going to be when it is I'm going to be streaming, you can always check the posts tab over on YouTube. I always keep it up to date. And tomorrow I'm going to be playing more Visions of Mana, or maybe even No Man's Sky, because that is something I wanted to tell you guys. I received information last week that we're going to have somebody important coming to our store, so they want me to be at work on Thursday night. So I won't be able to stream No Man's Sky that night like I usually do. But yeah, we'll see tomorrow. I'll make a decision if I'm going to be playing more Visions of Mana or No Man's Sky. And of course, like I said, I will keep you guys up to date on that over on YouTube with the posts tab. That is 100% something I can do. But as far as Thursday goes, there will not be a stream, and I'm very sorry for that. It's just sometimes things just come out of nowhere, and it's not just the stream that I'm upset about. It's work in general. Like, I had to reschedule a bunch of projects that I had going on, and yesterday they didn't really have as many projects as I would have wanted, so I'm still going to have to do a couple on Thursday, which sucks because it means I had to divide up my work between Sunday and Thursday. But, you know, my boss told me that it's not something that's going to happen all the time, and I get that, you know, because you never really know when someone important's going to be showing up, and I'm more than happy to help out at the store. It's just that rescheduling everything like that in the last minute, it wasn't that bad, but, you know, it could have gotten a lot worse. I told him, I was like, at least it's not the week of the 4th of July. That probably would have been way worse, but, you know, I was hoping to get everything done Sunday, but they were like, yeah, we don't really have anything going on the weekends, and that's why we give you the day off. And I was like, okay, I know, I get that. But yeah, I had to divide up my days, and that sucked, but, you know, at least it's all taken care of now. It's just, I'm sorry, everyone, I'm not going to be able to stream on Thursday. I'm a little sad, because I do like playing No Man's Sky, which is kind of why I'm divided on whether or not I'm going to play No Man's Sky or Visions of Mana tomorrow. I really don't know what I'm going to be in the mood for. But we'll see. And like I said, I'll keep you guys up to date. You all have a great day and our night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Sleep easy, everybody. Good night.